StudyHouse.com.
Okay, students, today we are going to do the specially matrix match questions. Okay, matrix match is the one type of questions where you will get wonderful concepts, maximum concepts covered in one question only. Okay, so if you are doing one matrix match means it is at least equal to 8 to 10 single correct option, and for every left side whatever given on the left column you should be knowing everything about that compound or that property so that you can select the maximum answers. Let's start with the matrix match questions. Okay, here is the first matrix match question. Try to solve it fully. Don't miss at least one of them. Okay, it is a matrix match, and very first chapter I have started from the mole concept, and it also involves some redox. Okay, like number of electrons. 1 gram of diamond contain 1 mole of electron or triple one number of Avogadro number of hydrogen atom. Try to check the answer. Like diamond you take, try to find out electron. Okay, so you need not to verify with the hydrogen atoms, you can verify with the atoms. Okay, electrons I don't think it is possible because it is not a participating in any redox reaction. Like that, verify all aspects. Okay, let's see who will give you the fast answer. Okay, here I am declaring the answer. A answer is only P. A answer is what? Only P. Okay. Next, B answer is Q comma R. B answer is Q comma R. Okay. C answer is T. C answer is T. D answer is S comma T. Okay. A answer is P, B answer is Q, R, C answer is T, D answer is S comma T. Now I am explaining, listen carefully. Like diamond means it is carbon. Okay. So 12 grams of carbon. 12 grams of carbon is equal to, okay, 6 mole electrons. 6 mole electron. Understood? 12 grams of carbon gives 6 mole electron. So 2 gram will give you how much? 2 by 12 into 6, that is 1 mole of electron. Therefore, A option is P. Is it clear? Now let us see the next one. 1 liter of water at STP. 1 liter of water at STP. So mainly people are confusing here. At STP they are taking it as a 22.4 liter, but that you should not apply. Okay, you should not apply that concept here because at STP it is applicable only for the gases. Okay, it is applicable only for the gases. If it is in gaseous state, then only you should apply it. Okay, water is not a gas at STP. Then what you will take? 1 liter of water means 1 kg or 1000 grams. So now you will use the mass relation. What you will use? Mass relation. 1000 grams of water. Okay. Now first let us see, 1 mole of electron is not possible because 18 gram itself will contain 10 electrons. Okay. 18 grams of 18 grams of water itself will contain 2 hydrogens, 1 mole of oxygen. Therefore, what number of electrons will be 10 moles. Okay, so it is not possible. Like that, hydrogen atom, triple one hydrogen atom. Okay, that you can compare. Understood? How you will compare? 18 gram means 2 moles of 18 gram means 2 moles of hydrogen atoms. Then 1000 grams equal to how many hydrogen atoms? Okay, then you will get Q answer. Same way, here it is total number of atoms. Okay, see, triple one will be hydrogen and half of them will be oxygen. Triple one plus half of it, that is 55.5. So 55.5 plus triple one. how much you will get? 166.5 number of atoms, total number of atoms. So this includes hydrogen also, this includes oxygen also. Is that clear? Next, let us see 2 mole of KClO3, potassium chlorate. It is an oxidizing agent. Okay. So, but it does not meet with the requirement of the, acidic or basic medium, so you need not to worry. Okay. So potassium chlorate will contain only 3 mole oxygen. Okay. Sorry, it should be 6 mole. Okay, 2 mole of KClO3, so it should be 6 mole of oxygen. Just a minute, I have written, I think, question wrong. 2 moles of KClO3 contain, here it will be 6 moles of oxygen. Okay. So 1 mole of KClO3 contains 3 mole, then 2 mole of oxygen will contain 6 mole of oxygen. Okay. Next, to same way, ferrous oxalate. Ferrous means FeC2O4. Okay, now it is fine. So 1.5 will contain 6 mole of oxygen, and here already you must be aware that carbon can give 2 electron, okay, and iron can give 1 electron, okay. So accordingly, into 3 into 1.5, you will get 4.5, okay. 2 carbon, each carbon can give 1 electron. So 2 carbons will give 2 electron, ferrous will be converted to ferric, it will give 1 electron, total 3 electron per 1 mole. But here how many moles are there? 1.5 moles. Therefore, total number of moles of electron will be 4.5 moles. 3 into 1.5, that is 4.5. Is that clear? Okay, shall we proceed for the next question? Okay, next question is here. The first one is Carrier's method, Victor Mayer's method, chloroplatinate method, Lasgane's method. And which is suitable for what? What is the purpose of each and every method? Okay. I hope this is also matrix match question. So try to compare it with each and every option. You have to compare it with each and every option. Let's see who will give the correct and complete answer. In the matrix match, main problem will be giving the complete answer is only the main problem. Okay. So let's hope fastest complete answer. Okay, I am writing the answer. Cross check with your answers. Okay. Answer A is P comma R. Matrix match. That's why I told you matrix match. Okay. Second one, B answer is P comma P. B answer is Q only. Okay. B answer is what? Q only. Again, C answer also Q only. D answer is S. Okay. So if you are learning something through the matrix math, see in this one only how many objectives? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 objectives are covered. Okay. That's why I preferred the matrix match. Okay. Note down if you are not remembering, at least by this way you will recollect. Okay. Next question is from the periodic table. This question is about how you will manage the time. Okay. So let us see who will answer it first. These are the atomic number, and according to them, atomic number 57, 58 belongs to same period or same group or same block or have same electronic configuration. Again, this is also matrix match question. So this may have more than one. So all of you should cross check with every option. Okay. Let's see who is the fastest and accurate. Okay, now listen carefully. See, this is live update 21018. Okay. What you have to remember, these atomic number 2, 10, 18, 36, 54, 86 and 118. These are the numbers you have to remember. Okay. Live technique I told in the periodic table how to find out this type of questions. Okay. 57, 58. See here, 57 and 58. They are nearby 54. Okay. So 55, 56, 57. Now 57 is lanthanum and 58 actinium. Okay. So 57, 58 lanthanum and actinium. Okay. They belong to same period or not? So they belong to what period? Same period. Therefore, answers I am writing. Lanthanum. They both belongs to lanthanide family. Okay, they both belongs to which family? Lanthanide family. Therefore, most of the people they feel that once they are in the same period, how they can be in the same group. Okay, so first A answers are P, Q, S. On option A is P, Q, and S. Okay. Why? Because they are in the same group, third B group. Okay. So same configuration, outer configuration. They will be changing the inter-electronic configuration. Penultimate, anti-penultimate configuration will be changing, but they have same electronic configuration in the outer. Okay. And they are in the same group and they are in the same period because they are the lanthanides 57, 58. Is it understood how the confusing is done? So accordingly you can think on that in the B, C, D option also. Okay, let's check, is there any improvement, is there any correction in your previous answer according to this? A answer is PQS. Why it is PQS? Is it understood now? Okay, very good doubt. See here, they are in the same period. After that, same elements will be in the next block will be changing. This cannot be same block because lanthanum is D block. And after that, whatever the 14 elements, they will be in the same period, the third B group only, but block will be different. Okay. So why I am not selecting this? Is it understood? Why I am selecting P, Q, and S? Is it understood? Okay. And B answer you will be surprising to see. B answer will be P, Q, R, and S. All four are correct. Okay. Because all of them are lanthanides. Okay, 60 to 70. 60 and 70 will be lanthanides. So once all are lanthanides, okay, same period, same group, same block, and same electronic configuration. Is that understood? B part? Okay. So this is how the advanced questions are framed. So C answer will be Q, comma R, comma S. Okay. And D answer is going to be P. Like that you can practice so that we can have maximum question discussed in the class. Okay. And I will give a surprise at the end of the class. So try to continue till the end. Okay. It is going to be very, very beneficial if you watch till last. Okay. Next one is IF7, SIF6, BRF3, PI4 plus. And on this, what you have to do? You have to compare all this. Axial bond length less than equatorial bond length. Dx square minus y square is involved in bond hybridization or not. And axial bond length is greater than equatorial bond length. Are all possible bond angles are not identical or identical. Okay. So try to compare everything, bond length, bond angle, and hybridization. Okay, one part I will explain so that you can understand the approach and you can try others. Okay, see, IF7. Okay, IF7, everybody must be aware that hybridization is sp3 d3, 7 bonds, 7 orbitals. Okay, so all axial, see in sp3 d3 there is a difficult situation, pentagonal bipyramidal. What is the structure? Pentagonal bipyramidal. Okay. In pentagonal bipyramidal, in the plane bond angle is 72 and above it is 90°. Therefore, axial bond length. Okay. Axial bond length IF7. Okay. So which one will be here bond length? This will be smaller. This will be greater. So this will be P answer. Is that clear? Equatorial and axial. So axial bond length will be smaller, equatorial bond length will be larger. So A answer is what? P. Okay. Next, this D3 will be dxy, dyz and dzx. Therefore, this dx square minus y square will not be there. Okay? And all possible bond angles are not identical. This is 72, this is 90. So, A answer will be P comma S. A answer will be what? P comma S. Is that clear? Like that you can compare with all other options. First to try to find out the hybridization, then check with each and everything. Okay, now you check with your answer. A answer is already I told you P comma S. B answer Si F6 2 negative. So it will be sp3 d2. In sp3 d2, so dx square minus y square, square planar is composed of dx square minus y square, and all bond angles are identical because all are 90 degree. Okay, then C answer R comma T. This is square bipyramidal, sorry, trigonal bipyramidal. Okay, so T shape will be there. So accordingly, there will be R comma T, and D is simply sp3 hybridization. So answer will be T. What will be the answer? Answer will be T. Is that understood? Okay, next question is left side. Some temperatures are given at boils temperature, at high temperature and low pressure, at critical temperature, compressibility factor less than 1. Okay, and here options are V ideal greater than V real, PV is equal to nRT obeyed, and gases intermolecular attractions are negligible. Gas can be liquefied. Okay, right. Okay, try to attempt maximum questions and reply me so that I can send you so many questions of matrix match. Okay, so till last you should attend, and at the end of that, I will be sending I will be telling how to get all matrix match questions. Okay, answers I am writing it here. Cross check. A answer is Q comma R. Okay. B answer also Q comma R. Okay. C answer is P comma S. D answer is P comma S. Okay. See, cross check once again. A answer QR. B answer. A answer QR. B answer QR. C answer PS. D answer PS. Okay. These are the answers. Now you can cross check. At Boyle's temperature. At Boyle's temperature, the definition itself says the temperature at which real gas behaves as a ideal gas. Therefore, A answer will be what? Q. Okay. And R. Why R? Because uh, ideal gases means no intermolecular force of attraction, that is zero. Okay. So A is QR. Like that you can understand. B is also QR. High temperature, low pressure. So molecules will be very, very far away from each other, and they will be moving at very high speeds. So because of high speed and large distance between the molecule, they will obey the gas laws, and the intermolecular force of attraction will be negligible. Why B answer is QR? Is it understood? Same way, critical temperature. Okay, critical temperature will be just the temperature at which it can be liquefied, and ideal gas volume is greater, and the real gas volume will be lesser. Okay, above this we cannot liquefy. Is it understood? Then compressibility factor less than 1 also same. Ideal gas will be more volume and real gas will be less volume. Okay, and gas can be liquefied because compressibility factor less than 1 means more compressible. That is, attraction force dominates. Attraction force dominates repulsion forces. So because of that, we can say D answer is P comma S. Is that clear? Why A is QR, why B is QR, and C is PS, D is PS. Is that clear? Okay, next question is matrix match again, but distinguishing. Okay, So suppose these two compounds are there. How you will distinguish? Which reagent you will select for distinguishing? Okay. Next, this is alcohol. This is alcohol. Which reagent you will distinguish? Okay. Same way CCl4, CHCl3. Then PCl, CH6, H4, CH3, C6, H5, CH2, Cl. Okay. Okay, try to solve it sincerely and compare with every reagent. Okay. Okay, I am telling you approach. See here. Here double bond is there and it is double bond is not there. Understood? So it is just test to unsaturation. Unsaturation test is done by Br2 in CCl4. Okay. So this Br2 will add here. Understood? So therefore there will be decolorization. So like that you have to select the answer. A answer is what? R. Why A answer is R and how you have to select, is it understood? So try to find in that direction. See in the B answer, to just confuse you, it is written like this. Understood? So here it is consisting OH on the second carbon. Okay? And OH on the first carbon. Wherever this group is present, CO, then which test is used? Iodoform test is used. Okay. Actually, we write it as a NaOH oblique I2, but internally reactant is NaOI. So B answer is what? P. B answer is P. Now try the third part at least. So C answer here it is CCl4, CHCl3. CHCl3 gives the carbyl amine reaction. Okay. So what will be the answer? C will be Q. Only one is left over. Let's see who will answer that. Okay, very good. This answer is answered by almost all because only one is left over. D answer is S. Okay. So A answer is R, B answer is P, C answer is Q, D answer is S. I am telling you once again, A answer is because test of unsaturation. This is second carbon OH group, iodoform reaction, carbylamine reaction. Here this P means parachloro, okay, aniline. And here chlorine is attached on the benzyl carbon, okay, in benzyl carbon. So I am drawing the structure here. So whenever chlorine is on the benzene ring, whenever chlorine is on the benzene ring, it possesses the partial double bond character. So it will not react. This will not react. Why? Because it is partial double bond character. But here it is in this product, it is available on the CH2Cl. So it can be easily lost. Okay, it can be easily lost. Therefore, yes, S will work out with this. Okay, so D answer will be S. Okay, next is from equivalent weight, how to find out equivalent factor. Okay, so these are the reactions given. Here, see, two different places and one place at the product, count proportionation. Okay, and this is disproportionation. Here, oxygen is present here and it is present at two different places. Same way here, Hg is also disproportionation reaction. Okay, so equivalent weight of reactant is m by 2, equivalent weight of reactant m by 4, equivalent weight of reactant is equal to m, or equivalent weight of oxygen is equal to 16. Okay, so try to check with all options with each and every reaction. First reaction, how many of them are correct? Okay, let us see who will answer fast. Okay, now check your answers. A answer is Q. A answer is Q. B answer is R, comma S. C answer is only P. D answer is only R. Okay. See here, if you compare nitrogen, this oxidation number will be -3. This oxidation number will be +5. In the product, oxidation number will be 1. Okay. So you can cross check with here -3 to +1 4 change and +5 to +1 4 change. Therefore equivalent factor will be m by 4. Is that clear how it is? And B is a simple question of what? Disproportionation. -1 to 0, -2 reduction, -1 to 0 oxidation. Okay. Therefore, it will be equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Okay. So it will be 1 equivalent factor will be equivalent to molecular H2O to molecular weight will be molecular mass upon 1. Okay. Same way, EO2 equivalent weight of only oxygen. This oxygen I am telling you that will be S. Okay. Is that clear? Same way you can do for this one, you can do for this one. C answer is P, D answer is R. Okay. So like that, if you solve daily one model question covering all chapters, definitely your percentage of selection, chances of selection in the advance is going to be improved. Okay. So today we have discussed, in this lecture, we have discussed matrix match. Tomorrow something else like more than one correct or integer type or decimal place, like that different passage questions. Okay, that all depends upon your cooperation and motivating me with more number of students. Okay, so I hope all of you will be selected this time in the advanced examination. After going through it, you will be benefited definitely. See you in the next class.